Well, I want to introduce you to Sealife Stained Glass. This is a brand new release, and we will have the launch of it in just a couple of days with the webisode. But I wanted to walk through all of the papers because that's really kind of hard to do on the webisode. So let me just show you. I'm going to set a couple of the pieces aside so that I can focus on this. These are the 12 by 12. There are 12 of them, and they are double-sided. And as you can probably see, there are a lot of cutouts. In fact, it's a ton of cutouts. In fact, let me see, 118 cutouts. So that's going to give you so much. Now, let me just show you what they are. Right here is the first sheet. You can see there are 6. On the back, there's an all-over pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? And there are more. So we really did lots of different sea life animals. And there's the back of that. That's going to work beautifully. And this is the next sheet. More of the sea life. But then we also have this. And in doing these, because we've done several of these where we have the large cutouts that are just so perfect for so many paper crafting, but I wanted to have some where you could put a cutting die, you could put a chipboard, you could put a die cut. So that's one, but then there are some more here. Well, there's the back of it. Pretty, pretty. There's the back. So you can see that they will fit so beautifully. And here is the back of that one, just giving you lots of options. And here are the last 2 sheets. So this another, these two have really kind of a frame for you to put anything. It can be, well, it could actually be any of the cutouts too. And we've done the cutouts so that they're kind of paired, so you can see by the colors. So if you wanted to put one with, maybe right here that it says, let's see, sending you a warm hug, that could go right there. And on the inside, hoping you'll feel better soon. So that's how it could translate. So you've got some borders, which we haven't had before. And on the back, isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. All of those cutouts. And isn't that fun? Just a really neat, all pebbly for this ocean floor. And because this is hot off the press and exclusively at Paper Wishes, there is a scrapbook page and a card, but I'm going to show you what those look like. So here is a scrapbook page, and you can see that Debbie has used 2 photos, 2 of the cutouts. Again, perfect use for any kind of paper crafting, including scrapbooking. This is one of the die cuts that I'll show you, and this coral is from the cutting dies, which I will also show you. And here is a card that, again, those pieces are just so perfect, but you can add to it. There is a die cut. There are some pieces of the cutting die, and what a fun way to do the ribbon, don't you think? Okay, well, that is the 12 by 12. Now, for the solids, 12 by 12 solids, you've got 2 each of 12 colors. And here is what they look like. So you can see that teal. On the back side, it's lighter teal. Then we have a light blue with a darker blue. We've got a purple. That's kind of an orchid, isn't it? With the purple on the back. We have a gold with a darker on the top, a yellow, and a green on the back side. 2 each of those will go perfectly. Now, let me show you also the 6 by 6. So the 6 by 6 are the identical, however, they're smaller. You're going to get 4 of each one. And let me just show them to you in this smaller size. So here they are. Now, the large ones, as well as the 6 by 6, are micro-perfed. So what you'll do to separate them is just do that. It's a clean edge, and it just works nicely. It also allows us to keep our pricing down because of the way that they're printed. Isn't that gorgeous? Really, really nice. Just do that. There's that. There's more. And the cutouts. And the back side. There are 236 cutouts. Oh my goodness. Always there is an idea, but let me show you because Debbie did a fabulous thing. Look at this. So there is the background, and look how she has put the thin line dazzles going along that background. Isn't that gorgeous? And she's got 1, 2. This is a die cut. This is from the cutting dies, which I keep talking about, and I'll show you in just a minute. How gorgeous is that? I love that. I think it's brilliant. Okay, so that is our 6x6. Now we're going to get into those die cuts. Here you go. We'll back up a little bit. In fact, a little bit more. And there are 31 in the package. They look like this. They're going to pop right out. As a matter of fact, you can kind of see it right there. They are a heavier weight, and most of them have greetings. Some of them just have the artwork, so you can add, you can overlap them, you can do whatever you like. And we always, as always, have ideas on the back of the package. And here is one. So we've got 1, 2, 3 of the die cuts. A stained glass window reveals the heart that is within. Isn't that pretty? And then here is another. How gorgeous is that? Yes, really, really pretty. Okay, so that is what we have here for our chipboard. And I have to tell you, go ahead and stay in close, Jeanette. That is gorgeous because we are now able to do this fine detail on this. And look what it does when you go to color them. Just beautiful. And you can just tap them with a gold ink pad if you like. There is the all of the seaweed, yeah, right. And I have to tell you, I love that. I think it's just beautiful. Okay, now we also have the cutting dies, which I have alluded to multiple times. And here is the idea that's on the package. There are 9 cutting dies. And in fact, there's that beautiful seahorse. We'll get in close so that you can appreciate the detail. Back in closer, even closer. Look at that. And you can see on the die that all of those debossed lines really make a nice look. There's also the seaweed, and look at our orca. Gorgeous. And this is one of the cutouts, and you can see how that background works so well. So this is the whole collection. Let me just pop it back in place for you. So as always, we have the solid cardstock. We have the patterned in 12 by 12. We have the 6 by 6. We have the die cuts, and we have the chipboard and the cutting dies, all of them together. Just a gorgeous collection. Now, if you are interested, we do have a couple of other things for you. On the website, you will see a download, a free download at the beginning of next month. And these will be some of the cutouts from the Sealife Stained Glass. So that is yours for free. How nice is that? If you happen to be a VIP, you will receive 6 of the 12 by 12 papers when you place your order. And we've given you a promo code that is hidden here because that's just for VIP. Now, if you would like to have this come to your door, now, every month we do a new collection. Usually, in fact, almost always, it's all of these pieces. If you are interested in getting this, we have a subscription, and we call it I Want It All. Well, the I Want It All does not have the cutting dies, but you will get it every month. You will get it before the webisode, so you have a chance to play with it. Plus, there are all those ideas in the packaging, so that's not hard. And you will save 20%. It's written right here, but I thought it would be better to have it big. Now, if you would like, you know, Paulette, come on, I want the cutting die too. Well, we have a name for that. It is I Really Want It All. Same deal. You're going to get it before the webisode. You're going to save your 20%. And you will have everything absolutely for you. So if you are interested, just go on the right side of your screen. You'll see. Now, this that I've just taped for you will be on every single product so that you can see everything together wherever you go. And I hope you're going to like it. I think Sealife is just so much fun and so many decorative possibilities. And don't forget Debbie's idea, because this is drop dead gorgeous.